Hello, and welcome to Touhou 12, Unidentified Fantastic Object. This is the game after Subterranean and Aminism. Plot of this game. There was a mysterious object in the sky, our heroines are going after it. End of story. Okay, more seriously, the mysterious object is a ship, is a ship that showed, well, I think the mysterious object they're going after. Anyway, a ship shows up, a flying ship shows up after the events of Subterranean Aminism. Because of the geysers Oku made, it freed the ship from the Earth. I don't really know the plot of this game that well. It's basically weird shit in the sky, heroines going after it. End of story. Now, this game I actually never played in easy mode, but for the purposes of actually trying to get to the 6th stage for a video, I'm going to play it in easy mode. We get 3 choices. The Shrine Maiden of Paradise, Reimu Hakurai, the Ordinary Magician, Marisa Kirasame, and the Wind Priestess, Sane Kochiya. Yes, Sane is still here. I mentioned that at Mountain of Faith that these people, that they have no intentions of leaving. They're just residents of Gensokyo now. And Sane is a playable character in this game. Each one of them has 2 shot types. Honestly, I like playing Sane in this game. And we'll do as Lady Kanako says. This game is your standard Touhou affair with the same mechanics with a new gimmick. This time, your gimmick is collecting UFOs. Collect 3 of a certain type, and you'll summon a UFO enemy. The UFO enemy will gather all power-ups on screen, and you can destroy the UFO enemy to get those power-ups. The UFOs will disappear after a certain amount of time. And we have our first stage mid-boss. And unlike a Mountain of Faith and Subterranean Amnesium before, this game returns to the standard format of having your spell cards and lot and power be separate. Nothing's going to be solved by me chasing this flying ship. I think I saw some weird fairy earlier. I wonder if that had any special meaning. There was a reaction from the treasure around here. Eek, you scared me! Are you that mouse from before? The little dowsing General Nazareth. Oh, it's that human, isn't it? Maybe I was wrong. Please don't get in the way of my work. Your work? But you're just a mouse. Just a mouse that couldn't make it through the winter even after eating all the rice in our storeroom. What do you say? Don't make fun of us mice, huh? Looks like that reaction was coming from you. That's really disappointing. I guess I'll have to look for treasure elsewhere. That's right, we shouldn't make fun of even mice. They're a precious living beings. They're a precious living being required for scientific experiments in the outer world. Sorry, but if you don't take this mice seriously, you'll die. We have our first boss, a mouse youkai Nazareth. That's all I got. I don't. She's out. She dowses. She collects things. Mouse. That's all I got. And I already mentioned the UFO mechanic. Man, if only I knew the song goes off the top of my head. Talk about that. I can mention that Nazrin's actually the first stage boss that ends up killing me the most out of any of them. Please die, Nazrin. Alright, and she's down. Ah! So this is yokai hunting. This is kind of fun. Sane has herself a taste of yokai hunting now. I didn't talk about the title theme. A shadow in the blue sky. Well, it's the same feeling as always. I tried to give it a particularly affected air. I wanted to look up at the sky while I'm walking, but I'm afraid people will think I'm weird, so I'll look straight ahead when I walk. The stage 1 thing at the end of spring. I wanted to start with something nice and casual, so this is how it came out. I guess bright songs just aren't that great for shooting games. Or so say people who like a taste change at the time with their moods. It's so invigorating that it makes me want to fly out the window. And Nazrin's boss theme, a tiny, tiny, clever commander. Isn't this song boss-like? Never mind how she looks. Once, a long time ago, a mouse climbed into the kotatsu with me. It even bit me. The bleeding wouldn't stop, so I had to stay home from school. Mice are actually pretty strong, so they're dangerous. Never mind how they look. That's an interesting thing to happen to someone. And we've reached stage 2. There's not really any power-ups on screen for this little boy to collect for me. So... Oh, that's actually the color I need. That's going to give me a lot of power. Man, I'm still not full power. And here's our mid-stage boss. I can't get that UFO right now. Well, never mind. Man, I should have just went to the power-ups and shit. That was not worth it. Oh, we got a full spell card over there. I'll use a spell card to get a spell card. Well, that UFO's go. Yeah, what is it? Boo! Did you need something? Oh, I'm so lonely. The cheery forgotten umbrella Kogasa Tatara. Won't you at least be a little surprised? Well, I guess I'm used to things like that. Aw, and we yokai are doing our best to surprise humans. I heard you were doing your best to eat humans. Well, there are yokai that eat meat, and there are yokai who eat your spirit. If you humans don't get surprised by me, I'll get hungry. That must be hard on you. But well, since I'm starting to see how fun this is, getting surprised wouldn't be fun. Yeah, it's how fun yokai hunting is. We faced Kogasa. Her theme is Beware the Umbrella Forgotten Forever. So it was Beware the Umbrella Left Here Forever. Her song is a sentence. I just thought about it. I always thought these things were supposed to be like rubber balls, but maybe they're supposed to be umbrellas. Oh! Yes, this is a great omen for things to come. What I do? Nope. I'm just gonna play back up to this point. Alright, here we are, back at Kogasa. Really has the same sort of bell, but now I am out of spell cards. Great. As annoying as having your options for your spell cards is, I do kind of prefer it in situations like this where I just have no way to replace my spell cards at this point in the middle of the fight. So the point, I guess the point is only to use those in emergencies anyway. Still, I am without my emergency save. And that takes down Kogasa. Oh, what's the point of a yokai who can't surprise people? Well now, please don't get so down. Maybe I should stick to being a normal umbrella. I don't know if anyone would want an old umbrella that looks like an eggplant. That's right, that's how I became an unwanted yokai. Oh, such terrible memories. Oh my, it looks like I said something I shouldn't have. The Stage 2 theme, the Sealed Crowd Route. I tried to bring out a floating feeling that the Stage 1 theme didn't have. You're swimming through the clouds where surely there are yokai. One imagines it must feel good, but it's probably really cold. Your clothes would probably freeze. I wonder if I'd have the guts to do it. And Kogasa's theme, Beware the Umbrella Left There Forever. Most people probably buy quite a few umbrellas over their lives. You forget them on trains, and you buy vinyl umbrellas when you're caught in sudden rain. Anyway, I wrote this song based on the image of a self-centered Karakasa yokai who gets depressed easily despite her cheery nature. Sounds like Kogasa. And we make it to Stage 3. One thing I don't necessarily like too much about UFO is a lot of the other games have very vibrant stages. But in this game, it's very much different. The first 3 stages are all just disguised against Tokyo. And there's Ichirin. And I keep name dropping people. It's just I know everyone's names, so I'm so used to humans, fairies, and everyone else seems to be after this shit. Are they after the treasure room? Eh? Treasury? Well, no point in arguing. I'll show no mercy to any burglars. Here we face Ichirin as the mid-boss. That's gonna be my last life. Oh, to think that there's still humans that would run away after seeing this fist. Still wouldn't, though. But I'm not looking for a treasury. I'm just looking for yokai to hunt. Well, there's a spell card for me. If I could get an extend sometime soon, that would be really helpful. If you're hunting yokai, do it in the back on the ground. But yokai hunting is something you do to yokai. You're a yokai, right? Well, yes. Better prepare yourself. I'm living in peace, so can't you leave me alone? The Great Wheel having guarded and been guarded Ichirin Kumonoi and Unzon. You are really okay with killing yokai? I have to do it to complete my great mission. Humans have gotten so selfish of late. And yet, even though our sister was once a human, she worked so hard for yokai. You mean that Shrine Maiden has... Unzon tells me you're gathering the fragments of the floating treasure. What are you talking about now? I'm sorry, I must have mistaken you for someone else. You've been working to help revive our sister, yes? Then we're comrades with the same objective. No, Hold on. No. Thank you for finding all those floating gems. Now please hand them over. The traditional old man and the stylish girl. Ichirin Kumonoi theme. Man, this is going to be a troublesome game to, play through. Because the problem is I've only ever played it in normal mode, so I'm not used to these spell cards in easy. And furthermore, I don't know a lot of patterns past stage 4. This will be a right troublesome. I have at least one more character I definitely need to show in this game. There are a couple of characters that I'm trying to make absolutely certain that I show just because of they'll be important later. Oh, I guess I lied. How awesome. I can't believe there are humans like that in this world too. You're quite a worthy yokai yourself. That was pretty satisfying. I hope all the yokai from here on out are like you. If you're not going to give me the floating gems you've gathered, then you want to revive her on your own, right? Well, please, go right on ahead inside. Yep, there's definitely some great yokai to hunt inside. The songs for that stage. The stage theme, Sky Ruin. I try to invoke a cryptic atmosphere without losing the airness. when it comes to floating in the sky, you really do think of Laputa. But I've already made that decent. That descent, not decent. So, when it comes to ruins, you still think of Laputa. And the traditional old man and the stylish girl. Since they're pretty fun characters, I tried to make it fun and old-fashioned. It's really nice, sometimes silly and sometimes sentimental. Unzan is made of clouds, so don't worry about it if more than 2 of him or 4 of his arms show up at once. Flash of insight. And we make it to stage 4, which is actually the furthest I've made it in this game. But in normal mode. The interdimensional voyage of the ghostly passenger ship. I do not know what to expect coming up, if I'm gonna be real. Oh, and we found ourselves our mid-stage boss. If you notice, our mid-stage boss has no health. Because no matter how much damage we're doing, it won't do any damage to it. We're just gonna have to outweight its cards and the fairies it's summoned. Or she. Because I know the truth behind that thing. Oh, and it dropped 1 up. The extend I was looking for. Alright, let's summon Orochi. Come to me, Orochi. If I could get another spell card down, because I'm kind of open right now. Maybe I'm a little over-reliant on spell cards, but when you don't know what to expect, it kind of happens. And I died. There's no one here but fairies. I was expecting a yokai hideout to be more active with stronger enemies. Even all the ornaments are old-fashioned and plain. Isn't there anyone here? Is someone there? There you are, speak of the devil. And who are you? I came to exterminate yokai. My name is Sane Kochiya. I'm Mirasa, the captain of the Palestine ship. The ghost fled from the shipwrecked ancient, Captain Minamitsu Mirasa. We don't need any yokai exterminators at the moment. Oh, you're the captain? Is it okay for you to be wandering around a place like this? Yes, the ship is headed for its destination automatically now. Actually, there isn't much for me to do as captain these days. I see. It's kind of like the bullet train. Well then, I'd better hurry up and what? Well, exterminate yokai. You're a yokai, aren't you? I am. But that troublesome yokai hunting of yokai will be over soon, huh? The future that Hijiri wants is a peaceful, beautiful yokai world. And we'll be able to break Hijiri's seal with the treasure you brought. Huh? A world without yokai hunting? That's not good. If you stay on board with the treasure we can take you along to Makai. We'll be there before long. I won't let you get away. Here we face off against Captain Minamitsu Mirasa. Her song is just simply called Captain Mirasa. Damn it! I didn't say stage 4 is the furthest I've made. No, fuck it. Keep at it and reach. I gotta do the stage, Alright, let's go. Take 2 against Captain Marasa. Wait, this? Man, this is probably the worst skill level that I have shown. Man. Well, at least that time I got the bomb. Man, I might as well have not started recording because this is looking like it's going to be a shit run too. Marasa here is another yokai. She's a yokai that drowns people and sinks ships. That's her shtick. It's funny. I choose the character who's known for creating miracles, and this is where I start showing some of the worst. Oh, what is this clusterfuck? Alright, and that takes them rough. I can see you're not just in this business for show. What's the treasure I've got? There are objects that can fly on their own. They used to be part of a grain silo, though. Oh, so it isn't a UFO-shaped toy? UFO? Let's see. What was it? Unidentified flying object, right? Yes, it's exactly that. That's our flying treasure, the fragments of the soaring vault. So the UFOs were actually parts of a grain silo? Those magazines I used to read tricked me! It's the one treasure left behind by the legendary brother. Well, I can see our destination now. Okay, considering that I have never made it past stage 4 in this game, it's only going to get worse here on out. The Stage 4 theme, Interdimensional Voyage of a Ghostly Passenger Ship. Aren't journeys great? I feel the most excited when I'm riding on a vessel, even if it's the ship of an infamous ghost captain who sinks lots of other ships. I mixed anticipation and anxiety together as much as I could when making this song. Tried to give it a sense of excitement. And the theme, Captain Marasa. Since she sinks lots of ships, she's a well-known ghost captain. I tried to give it a captain atmosphere, so it's a little too cool. Everyone calls her Marasa, but Marasa is the name of a yokai, so they're not really calling her by name. Surprise! Oh, this is not looking well. Makai above Hokai. Makai is an interesting location in the Touhou world. It is known as the land that is inhabited by demons. Makai was a land. Makai had its first big appearance in Mystic Square, Touhou 5. But this is its first appearance in the Windows canon. So you came to Makai too? Ah, the mouse, I see you're still alive. I can't be done in that easily. This time, you won't be getting up again. You're pretty weak after all. Hey, now I still got work to do. I can't let you do me in until I hand over this treasured pagoda. Why don't you let me borrow a little of your power for this treasure? That will light the world with the power of Dharma. Nazrin returns once it... What is this? Oh! No, Nazrin! I don't like this! What am I looking at? No. Okay, what I was saying is Nazrin's returning as our mid-ball. Man, this stage is not... Man, if I ever did manage to make it... Okay, I just... Well, I was saying, if I ever did make it past Marasa in normal mode, this stage would have probably taken me down shortly after anyway. Man, I didn't do enough damage to that UFO. Where on earth am I? This is just too creepy. I've never been to in a place with this kind of atmosphere. I've never seen boundaries like this. Why did I let them bring me to a place like this? I've been waiting for you. With the flying treasure that you have, we can break the seal. Eh? Who are you? I am the representation of Vaisar, the discipline of Vaisar Jo Torimaru, a devotee of Hijiri's creed. Now that we have the jeweled pagoda Nazrin brought, as well as the fragments of the soaring vault you possess, we can break the seal here. We can repay our debt of gratitude to Hijiri. That's right. The UFO was part of a silo. People will be talking about this for a long time. Now come, let us break the seal together. Let's see. I'm worried about that seal, but first I have to vanquish the yokai in front of me, right? Yokai? Do you mean me? Is there anyone else here? You believe yokai hunting is justice, eh? A lot of people seem to think that way. I've come here to straighten out anyone without the proper reverence for God. It's true that I'm a yokai, but I'm also a devotee of Vaisravana. Excuse my mispronunciation of that word. Well, what? But I'll try to defeat you anyway. I see. Very well then. You have your own sense of justice. However, if the path you've chosen isn't correct, then you'll have to bear witness to the light of Dharma, which is even brighter here in Makai. And bow down before this pagoda of Vaisravana. We face Jo Torimaru. I don't know what to expect. Okay, so this is a lot like what Nazrin did earlier, which is bad considering I wasn't even able to dodge what Nazrin did earlier. Man, she likes her lasers, does she not? This is a pretty kick-ass song, though. I mean, I've heard it before, but, like, not during the fight. It really does encapsulate the... Oh, what is this? No! Fuck! And we're back at Sho Torimaru. Will this attempt go any better? Who knows? This isn't looking that much better. And that was my last possible step. And I don't know what's coming next. What is this? Yep, no, this isn't going to be a good run. Hello again, Shell. Little Makai City Esoterica. This is a song with irregular rhythms, but it's upbeatish, pretty Makai. It's upbeat, pretty Makai-ish. It gets pretty intense when you're listening to it with the sound effects from gameplay, so I hope you'll listen closely while playing. The name comes from the song having both a rural and an urban feel. Tiger Pattern. Oh, this one says Tiger Pattern Bisha Monten instead of Visar. Whatever. I gave the song a quiet but strong feel. The second half is awfully bossish. It's a feeling of dignity rather than terror. Still, those lasers coming one after the other are pretty scary. They're old man killers, so you really need really good reflexes to dodge. Apparently I don't have those reflexes. This game, right after seeing how much I improved with Subterranean Amnesia. If I could just make it to the 6th stage. And Nazarene. Okay. Show take 3 or 4. I don't remember how many takes this is. Let's go, Toromaru. Okay, well, I'm trying. What the fuck? Fuck this. I'll get to stage 6 on my own some other time. For now, we're going to use my good old friend, the practice start. First on the list, Show. This time we're in practice mode, so we just get a bunch of lives. It's, it may be cheap, but I do not have the skills to make it through this game. Unfortunately. The skill and the memorization tactics. That's our first life loss. And there's 2. Okay, let me start using spell cards. Man. Show really is difficult. And there. I've lost. I suppose that means that what you're doing isn't wrong. So you lost. That's the power of the living god Sane Kochiya. So then, what will you do now? This is Makai after all, and the ship that could take you back home is out of energy. Eh? I think it would be easy for you to get home with Tajiri's aid, but... I see. I don't know who she is, but I suppose I'll have to help you revive the Tajiri. Oh, Lady Kanako, what should I do now? Yes, I'll go see this sealed person, and if she's dangerous, I'll just beat her. So you will help us. Yes, let's do it. By the way, Hijiri used to be human too, so she should be willing to help you. You will be able to exterminate, yokai. Will you be able to exterminate, yokai like that? That would be the end of the stage if I could actually make it that far. Figures UFO is my kryptonite. And that leads into stage 6. With its theme, the Fires of Hokai. feels like that ill-omened place before never existed. I wonder what kind of person would get sealed away in a place like this. Oh, the world of Dharma is filled with light. Are you the one who liberated this world? Oh, there you are. I'd like you to take me back to my world. That would probably be easy, but I'd have expected the breaker of the seal to ask for something more. Yes, well, before I knew it, here I was. By the way, who are you? My name is Byakurin. I was a Buddhist monk a long, long time ago. You seem to be a shrine maiden, am I right? Yes, I'm a shrine maiden that hunts yokai. A yokai hunter? Yes, I hunt yokai who do bad things to people. I see. Humans haven't changed. Yeah? I grieve for the yokai that are oppressed by humans. I did everything in my power to create a peaceful world where humans and yokai could live as equals. And yet, I was sealed away by humans who didn't want that sort of world. Humans and yokais as equals? Yes, God and Buddhas are not unlike yokai. Yet, why are the yokai reviled and hunted while gods are worshipped? It's only because humans want it to be so. Did you say gods and yokai aren't any different? That's not true at all. Do you believe in hunting yokai is just? Yes, of course. We have to hunt yokai to keep the peace. That's what Lady Kanako said too. I see. I've already given up my humanity. I suppose you'd see me no different than a yokai. Then I guess it's time to beat you. Humans haven't changed since the days in that temple. You're only blindly following her. How superficial. Now, in the name of the three treasures, here we face Byakurin Hijiri. In practice mode, because I suck at UFO. Unfortunately. Byakurin Hijiri is a Buddhist monk who searched for a way to find immortal life. In finding it, she became a yokai magician. So she is a former human who gave up her humanity to become a yokai. And she wishes to create a world where humans and yokai can live in peace and harmony. Her song, Emotional Skyscraper Cosmic Mind. I'll simply do this fight and get as far as I can, because I'm not particularly good at UFO, as I've said before.
It shall be so.
Dang, that came straight at me.
Hail to the treasure, let us come together the way that we wouldn't have believed.
The reason I made such a big fuss to show off Byakuren in this game will be revealed later. But there's a big reason why I wanted to make sure that she got her time in the sun. And I guess I'm summoning Orochi. Okay, that's as far as I can make. Was that our last spell card? Huh, that's not that bad. Anyway, the stage theme, Fires of Hokai. A song with too much tension. The stage is short and not too hard, so I've had to add the tension. The heartbeats make you want to hurry, don't they? And Byakuren's song, Emotional Skyscraper, Cosmic Mind. From the quiet heartbeat, suddenly it feels like the world is opening up. This is the theme of a last boss who is hard to tire out. It's overall fairly melodious Japanese, and I tried to make the melody of the main part like one of those songs where everyone's singing. Human, bear your feelings and go. Again, I guess since we got this out, I could show off the extra stage too. This is just a save file I downloaded for practicing. Oh, they have different names here. It's all I'll follow the UFO's trail, isn't it? And this takes us into the extra stage. With our song UFO Romance in the Sky. We'll probably not even see the extra stage boss knowing my skill level with this game. Heck, we already died. Well, I don't know why I said we. And there's Kogasa. Whew, I messed up last time. You have to wait until night to surprise a human. And, well, heck, I tried. As I said, probably won't even make it to the actual boss. She's an interesting character in Touhou, though. Her name is New Hoju. Literally being New, the Sealed Beast.